says about living to be 125.
Scientists across the country
has found one of the genetic keys.
It's the stuff that's in red wine.
And potentially slow down aging itself.
That resveratrol chemical, which is in red wine, when it's concentrated to this dose in laboratory animals, prolongs life expectancy.
Other studies showed that among mice fed a high-fat diet, those given resveratrol didn't gain as much weight as those not given the drug.
So what does it do in the body?
Well, what we have discovered is that resveratrol works on a gene which is called SIRT1, and this is a gene that controls the aging process. Resveratrol seeks out that gene and switches it on.
I've been in the business of manufacturing and researching dietary supplements for about 30 years. In those 30 years, I've come across some amazing discoveries, but nothing that even comes close to resveratrol. In my opinion, this is the single greatest discovery in the history of supplements. As you've seen from these clips, people are talking about extraordinary benefits that you can get from resveratrol. And of course, it started from research that was done in France because people there drinking red wine had much lower rates of heart attack and cardiovascular disease and things of this nature. And so as they looked at the ingredient to see what it did, they found out that it was working to support all of these systems. And so now scientists are researching this to see what they can do with it to bring out a pharmaceutical drug. In fact, the company doing the research, as you've seen from these TV shows, have now sold their company for about $800 million to a pharmaceutical giant who is going to attempt to bring out a drug. But as many of you know, the cost of manufacturing a drug is very expensive, and it can take 15 or 20 years to bring one out. And then once it's there, to buy it is very expensive for people, and you have to go see a doctor. However, there's a viable alternative, and that is to get it in a supplement. So some companies have started to make supplements and sell them. Only resveratrol is still quite expensive in and of itself. So in researching the research, SISEL has found a way to take this incredibly powerful ingredient and to look at how it really works in nature. And what we found and believe is the liquid form is much more effective than in a tablet or a capsule, because the stomach is so aggressive and the resveratrol molecule is so reactive that some studies show that not much of it that you ingest even gets into the blood system that you absorb. So what makes resveratrol great? Well, the fact is scientists are showing in their animal studies that it's working right within the genes itself. And if you've seen these, there's an interesting one where two mice were on treadmills and they were the same age on the same feed, but with just the resveratrol complex given to the one mouse. And with that mouse, it ran twice as far as the other mouse did. It's stunning. And if you see the two monkeys, two rhesus monkeys that are 25 years old, one monkey looks very young, one monkey looks pretty old. So what kind of a monkey do you want to be? I think I know what I want. I want a product that I can take that will help me to maintain incredibly good health and to live a very long life. And just as the researchers were saying from Harvard and from some of the doctors that was on, is they believe that this ingredient may have the potential to greatly increase your lifespan. How much, we don't know, because the finished product as a dietary supplement has not been tested. But these scientists are estimating that people have the ability to live to 125 years. And now that the human genome has been mapped, researchers, geneticists are saying the same thing. We have the potential to live 120 to 140 years. So when we die in our 70s, we're really dying at middle age. So what causes that? Well, our bodies are there. We have the ability to do it, but we're not doing it. Perhaps the answer lies in supernutrition so that we can feed our bodies in the way that we can attain a much longer life and live healthier. And that's the mission that we're putting into our new product, Eternity, by incorporating resveratrol and all of these other ingredients. So instead of striking a single note, we can play the whole symphony. And we're hoping with this ingredient, this formulation, that we can do and achieve the kind of results that people want. Long life, incredible health, tremendous amounts of energy, In fact, in the animal studies, it was showing that in 7 days, it increased the repair rate in the brain by 100% and 200% in muscles. As scientists dissected animals, they looked at the organs of animals that had been on resveratrol. They were young. Compared to the animals that were old, they were old. Wow, what a synergy. Well, this makes, in my opinion, resveratrol the greatest ingredient that has ever been discovered in the history of nutritional science. Because this ingredient is so powerful and our formulation so enormously complex, we felt it's best to sell it through network marketing to enable people to build a very successful business opportunity with this. And of course, this requires a compensation plan. But because I've been in this business for over 25 years, I really know how to do network marketing well, and we've designed a compensation plan that is extraordinary. It can pay out much higher commissions than other plans can and generate enormous groups and organizations because of the nature of it. You need to talk to the person who is giving you this video so they can explain it to you. But once you see it, you'll see this plan is as extraordinary as eternity is for a product. That's pretty hot, don't you think? Hot, hot? Well, if you're not hot, you're not on fire with this, your wood's wet, because this is the compensation plan and the products that go together that giant companies are built upon. Only this is the greatest of the great, in my opinion. Nothing has ever come out like this before. So come and join us. We have a lot of other products too that are sensational in many different categories. But this is the single greatest discovery, I believe, in the history of nutritional science, and we have it now. And for $40 a month, the price of literally a can of soda pop every day, you can have the potential of these tremendous benefits of living an incredibly long life, in great health, with lots of energy and vitality, and develop a business opportunity to give you the lifestyle you want. That's the mission of SISEL, and that's what we're doing. We're a huge debt-free company, very experienced in network marketing, and we're starting out massive at the beginning because we developed a big company. And now we've launched SISEL, which is the epitome of everything that we have learned, and put the investment in it to make this the company that will not fail. We got the products, we got the compensation plan, and it's just the beginning. If that doesn't spell opportunity, what does? So get a hold of the person that brought you this and talk to them and look at our compensation plan. Look at the other products that are with it, but look at Resveratrol. This is the one that everyone should want to have, and we've got it. It's priced right, and the opportunity is great. Thank you.